down, I'll have a better look in a minute. What a surprise. Good morning, folks. Hope you're all doing well. I'm back on the beach in Navegantes. First time out for a few weeks. I've been that busy. Plus, in January, it's so busy down here on the beach. You need to get here really early. Now today it's about 10 minutes to 7 in the morning. Not a lot of people. We're coming to the end of January, so the tourists, they are still here, but not so many. They'll be thinning out a little bit now. So let's see how we get on today. It's a lovely day, it is. So the temperature's dropped also. It's been really hot. Now it's come down to the early 20 degrees centigrade, so it's a little bit fresher now. Let me show you around anyway before I start. So that's where I've entered the beach. There's the Bracelet there, the park of the town. Quite a few surfers. There's two going onto the beach there. There's those there, and there's a load in the water already. You can see all those heads there out at sea. There must be a dozen out there. The sun's up there, really bright, that sun is. And then down there. Normally I go down that direction first, but today I'm going up the other way to start with. Go up there and then come back down. So let's see how we get on. There we go, the first plastic to the collection. Smiley. Well, we've got a guy fishing here, and under the umbrella there's a guy with a camera photographing the surfers. There's loads of surfers today. Must be perfect time for them. It's a bit difficult to see up here now. When we get down there, I'll show you, get a better view of them. But there's loads come onto the beach since I've walked on in the last 15 minutes, and they're still coming on now, seeing the distance there. So I don't know whether it's a competition today or just a good day for surfing, but as I say, there's a guy under the blue umbrella there with a professional camera filming them. There's sometimes I have competitions on this beach. So anyway, I've walked along the soft sand to here, and I don't think I'm going anymore. I'm going to get down on the water's edge. All I've found on the soft sand so far are bottle tops. So I'll get on the water's edge and walk down that way. Here we go, look. Literally, we're in the first few minutes on the water's edge. Keys. Why do people keep doing this, eh? Going in the water with keys. Just there, look. Right on the water's edge. So I'll hand those into the lifeguard when I see one. Look at the size of that bone there. I don't know what that's off. Will it be a fish? I don't know. Not got a clue. See that there? Sand flea. There we go. A $1. It's a nice fresh one also, that is. Lovely, lovely. Just there. Well, it's 7:30 now, and there's definitely less tourists around. Plenty of surfers. Lots of surfers. The most I've ever seen, actually, in one day. We've still got the tents up here and the stage. I've noticed a couple of guys taking away the toilets, the portaloos, the plastic ones. On the other side of the tent there, look, in the greenery, there's one. See that, going to the road, look, there's two guys with another one going across the wooden decking. So yes, it's definitely slacking off now, but there'll still be some tourists around for sure. I mean, it's still January, it's not the end of January. So we've got a couple of months really to go. Well, anyway, it's a beautiful day, it is. Couple of surfers there just leaving. Oh, they've got the red flags out down this end of the beach. So all the surfers are up there, that end. Here we go, folks. A earring, a art. I don't know what type of metal it is, but it's quite heavy. Whether it's gold or not, I do not know. 5 cents coin. There we go, another 5 cents. Very close to the other one. That one there, the other one just there. Here we go, folks. What a surprise, eh? Look at that, a bracelet. I don't know whether it's silver or what, but it looks as though it's got loads of little diamonds set into the links and the lock. It looks to me as though the lock is still intact. And it's broke on one of the links. Anyway, we'll sit down, I'll have a better look in a minute. What a surprise. Here we go, what's that coming into the port? Looks like a military ship. I can't see it properly because the sun shining on my phone here on the screen, but once I look at the video, get a better look. Yeah, could be, eh? Yes, it's motoring into the port, that is. And it is a military ship. Got the tugboats by its side now, escorting it. Yeah. I wonder if that's just come back from somewhere, or whether it's just had a run out, a bit of training or something. I do not know. Well, it looks like they are assembling that structure there, not dismantling it. So it's for the weekend, isn't it? Today is Thursday. No. Can't even remember what day it is. Today is Friday, actually. So yeah. They are preparing for the weekend. Got the toilets there. So this is on the main pier of Navegants. On the other side is the river going up to the port. And they've got the construction guys down there doing some work, I assume, on the road. Here, look. There's a machine there, there's one there. I think there's a roller also. They must be doing some road work. I've got dog attacking me here. Hey, 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 hey! What's your problem? Hey, hey. Anyway, I'm glad I'm not doing that job there. It actually takes me back to when I was in my late teens working for a company fabrication and welding company, and we used to make structures and then go out and assemble them. Go to power stations and foundries and Mansfield hosiery mills. We used to make conveyor systems and hoppers and all sorts of things, and go out assembling the bloody things. What a job that was. But anyway, them days are long gone. I don't mind working, but I'm not into doing that these days. Anyway, I've arrived at the rocks. I'm going to sit down here. I'll show you that chain also, and I'm going to have a little break. That dog there, alright, little bugger. I was in the water there detecting it. Belongs to that guy there. It will round me and won't leave me alone. Very, very protective of him. So yeah, I'll have a drink and I'll show you that chain. Here we go, folks. Look, I've laid it out on my leg. Darker background so you get better look. It's definitely broke, hasn't it, on a link joining the fastener, the lock. Yeah, it's a nice looking thing, quite heavy. I do not imagine it's silver, to be honest, but very nice. And what a surprise, eh? What a surprise that was, believe me. So wonderful, eh? Now then, folks, just before I have something to eat, that was a really, really big surprise finding that. I'm really pleased, really, really pleased. As I've always said before, it's not all about finding things. Getting out and having a bit of fun, a bit of exercise, and you never know, do you, what you're going to come across. But what I want to say to you anyway, before I have something to eat, we're in January. We're not at the end of January yet. We've got another week to go. But in February, I am planning on some camping trips. I've got some routes already made out. Now, starting next month, February, and going through as long as I can. And what I want to do is start combining some metal detecting with camping. So, the first trip I'm going on, I've got about 4 campsites set up to visit on the coast, going down south towards Rio Grande do Sul. So round, you know, bottom end of Florianopolis, Palhoça, and further down. I've set up a route with about 4 campsites, 160 kilometers distance between them, around that. Some go a little bit further, some a little bit less. And on the beach, access to the beach. So I'll do that, and on the way back up I'll pop in a few more. So I'll be gone a good week, and at the same time I will be going visiting a few different places, getting to know some different places, towns and whatever, things of interest. So combine it all with metal detecting. But you'll see the metal detecting ones on this channel, and if you want to watch the other ones, have a look at those, the campsites and different places of interest, towns which I haven't been to before. You'll find them on the other channel, which is, I've changed the name actually to 2 Wheels in Brazil. So 2 number, it's not a number 2, it's TWO, 2 Wheels in Brazil. Dois rodas no Brasil. Okay, we'll translate that into English. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. As I said before, I've done quite a bit of maintenance on the bike, and I want to get going. I didn't want to be going before February because too many tourists, too many people about, very, very busy. Them campsites will probably still be pretty busy, especially at the weekends. So anyway, I'll try getting away on a Monday and then go through the week. I'll obviously fall into the end of the week coming back up, but some really nice places I've found on Google. That's what I've been doing, reviewing them, going through the reviews, see what people said about the sites, and go and visit some of those. Alright, so I'm looking forward to it, so come and join me. Well, there goes Vanessa, all loaded up, heading out to sea. Santa Vanessa. So where's she from then? There she goes, just leaving the river. And there's quite a few out there actually waiting. Container ships. There's 2, 3, 4, 5. Quite a few people on the beach now. Down there, where the tents are for the events, the stage. I'm heading back down there actually, but I'm going to have a little bit of time here first. Enjoy myself. Maybe have a dip in the water. There's 6 container ships out there actually. And then that one going out, number 7. Well, yes, that water's nice and warm actually. I've been walking in the water obviously, but I'm going to go in for a dip. Just took my trousers off and the top. There we go, I found a pair of swimming goggles. Just at the water's edge. I've gave them a bit of a clean, but they're quite good condition actually, they are. I've had a nice dip in the water, lovely and warm, really nice. So I'm going to be heading back a little bit further up there where I started this morning. It's about 10:15 now, 10:20. Anyway, I'm going to get my clothes back on now and continue along the beach here. There's one going into the port, MSC, fully loaded. Tugboat there at the back. Would you believe it, eh? Another one of those bottle openers. There we go, another plastic. Another little quack, quack, quack. Duckling. There we go, 50 cents. Just there. People here around this area where the events are. I don't know what goes off there, to be honest. People queuing up for something. Don't know. But it's about 10:30ish now. There's quite a few people about, but not as busy as a few weeks ago. Nowhere near. Right folks, I'm back where I started and I'm going home. What a thoroughly enjoyable day, and a few good finds, eh? Very good. So, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll try and get another one in local before I go on my travels, okay? So, see you soon. Look after yourselves. Bye.